That's not cool.
Yeah,
Regardless of the situation, whether they got something to do or not, they need to say, "Hey, look, you got to respect my time."
that was a woman. Like the cousin is a girl or dude.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but
But
I
no, I
just
get you either way. As in a
either
as
way, no matter
How
what
old
it
are they?
is, whom it is, no matter whom it is, what it is,
Yeah,
people just have to set boundaries, and they got to, they got to demand that people, respect their time, man. When you become an
right,
adult, you know,
right.
you don't know what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
That
So I
makes
think
sense.
that's very important. So just
Mm.
kind of bleeding off what you said about becoming an adult and doing
No,
adult like things,
yeah,
because you are an adult. You just gotta polish it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I know plenty of moments where I've had, a less than respect for other people's time.
Yeah,
Plenty of moments. Plenty of
yeah,
moments.
and that's almost, outside of being disrespectful, man. It's blatant. Um, I don't give a damn attitude
Yeah,
for you. You know what I mean?
yeah, it is.
And that's a big deal for me. That one is a big deal for me. I probably got rid of friendships because of that.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Just somebody just not just being so nonchalant. Where, yeah, so what? I'm late. I'm a little late. What's happening? No, I don't rock like that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
maybe that's just me. Now that's Vince. You know what I
No,
mean?
I get you. It depends on the energy for me. Like if they give me that nonchalant attitude, like, oh, I don't even care to try to um explain, or I came late just because for the hell of it, I just wanted to. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Man, I got out the bed and I found myself just peeling around, man. Not I got caught in traffic. I had car trouble, the main traditional
right,
stuff.
right.
But just yeah, man. I don't know, man. I can't get going. So I was just kind of mulling around the house, man. I be looking like, what? What? What did you just say to me?
I mean, I think if you understand, maybe they're going through something, but typically, I don't know. It depends. That's tricky. But I get what you mean though, because at first impression, you're gonna take that as disrespect for sure,
Oh my goodness,
all
very
the
much
time,
so.
all the time.
And I mean, yeah, you could be possibly going through something. I mean, I don't want to sound insensitive, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
No,
Unless
you're
you
right.
share it with me, I don't. That don't have anything to do with me,
You're right. You're
right?
right.
So,
Because what you
um,
told me was just, oh, I just got up late and
yeah,
um,
I had no urgency to get here on time for whatever we was doing. That's all I hear. That's all
yeah,
I hear. Nothing else.
yeah.
I don't hear nothing else. I don't hear. I'm going through this. My lady, I found her cheating. Find my man cheating. Anything. All I hear is,
Come with something.
yeah, yeah, you better.
Come with something.
You better, man. But anyway, man, that's enough of that, man. You got us on?
Not officially. We still got to introduce it, but unofficially we're live.
People can see us?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's rock on then. Let's rock on, rock on.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. This is our Happy New Year's quick update, coming back reunion, whatever you want to call it. We're here talking with you. We're gonna just chat it up, and we got we got some updates coming that we'll be talking about very soon. I was looking at the comments,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. Hey, the lovely, what's up? She said I missed my favorite show.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. What's up,
appreciate
beloved?
you. Always
Yeah, like
love you.
BJ said, this is our first official 2022 show, and it's about to be on and popping, man. It's about to be on
Oh,
and popping. We're about to work on like every year. We always say we're gonna bring in some new things, and we did. We do. I mean, people. People in business, man, understand this concept that it is definitely a marathon, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And not a sprint, man. Trust me when I tell you. You know what is it? Rome wasn't built in a day. Is that what they say? But
Rome
I
was
mean,
not built in a day.
it's not wasn't built in a day, man. So it takes time to build a successful anything. So
Mhm.
I mean, and it just depends on um, the circumstance, uh, the people around you, and so
Not
on.
only, not only does it take time, man, it takes an awareness because there are certain points in that development where you have to be honest with yourself and your
Hmm.
team and be like, huh, okay, so what are we optimal? Are we efficient? Are we just showing up every day, or are we actually, working a plan that
Right.
we're all on one accord on? And
Right.
that's a big thing that, you know I think we got a lot of consistency, and this is like behind the scenes talk for everybody. I think we have a lot of consistency with this show, and all of us, separate from the show, we all got consistency with our careers and work life. But
Right.
when it comes down to the show, I think one thing that I'm gonna make a big difference in this year is making sure that we are always focused on a plan, and not just showing up and like, yeah,
Hmm.
showing up is the biggest part of it, like we just talked about. If y'all were here on the beginning of the live, like Vince said, being punctual, that's very important. As adulting 101 is, you
Right.
want to call it. But
That's that
yeah,
small little thing. I mean, that's that small huge thing, man. It's
right,
huge, but it's something small. I mean, you can fix that in a matter of minutes,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you just hold yourself accountable. Is the most important thing. Is to hold yourself accountable and say this is not going to happen again. You know what I
right,
mean? No matter what, it's not going to happen again. If we have to just if you got to just start the show on time. And then myself and Nas or whomever
right,
is, hosting at that time chime in, then that's what it is, man. But
yeah.
for the most part, it starts with that, and
That's specific. I like that you went that specific because I've actually considered doing that before, and that goes back to that laser focus where it's like, if the plan is set,
mm-hmm,
if the plan, we that right there, the 8 p.m. start, that's like, that's our consistency, that's our plan that we have right now.
mm-hmm.
um I could, there's times where I could just start playing something,
Yeah, I
right at
mean,
8, so when people are here at 8, they see something,
I see
right?
something, man. Because you know why? Because it's people that's looking forward to it, man. They're
Yeah,
looking forward to it. So
yeah,
it's a slap in their face when we show up to the party late, and
that's
they've
true.
been waiting for us, man. You know what
That's
I
true.
mean? So
That's
we're
true.
gonna do better, man. We're gonna do better. We apologize,
Yeah.
and that's what it is, man. That's what it. What's up, Long? Happy New Year
Hey,
to you, brother.
happy New Year's, happy New Year's.
Happy
And
New Year, brother.
kind of hitting on that doing better note. Really, this show is for anybody watching.
Yeah,
Happy New Year's, Irvin. Are you you know Irvin?
I know everybody, man.
I know
I
you
don't care
do.
if I ain't never met him. I know him, dude. You know what I mean? But no, I do know Irvin. That's one of my big time buddies right there, man. Me and him go way back, man. Cool guy. Cool
I
guy.
figured you did. That's why I asked. Figured you
That's the
did.
sex toy guy, man.
Oh, he was here on
Yeah.
one of our recent shows. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my dude there, man. Cool than a
Um,
fan, man.
but yeah, like I was saying, like this show is for anybody that's watching. So there's certain things that we want to do for y'all, like certain ways to get y'all interacted, and make this a regular part of, this is supposed to be a sort of family or community we're building, right? So
Right on. Right on.
yeah, um, you know, of course, if you're watching, you're probably interested in sports, most likely
Mm-hmm.
football, and you know we talk about relationships and stuff. So content wise, we're gonna stick on that. But really, there's sometimes people just want more. You know what I mean, Vince?
Mm-hmm. And I say this, BJ, with that, I would love for our listeners, man, if they, a lot of times when we, when we be on topics or whatever, this year, man, I'd like for them to get more involved. I'd like for them, if they have something that they want
Yeah,
to touch on real quick, man, that we can get on and off, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Get on and off of it. I like that, man. Somebody chime in and say, hey, BJ, you know, what do you think about so and so? You know what I mean? And
yeah,
we dance with it for a minute, man. Because we do want this to be a community. We want it to be it's just one big barbershop moment, man. Locker room talk. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? You
yep.
know, and I think we doing well, man. We're leaning toward that. People are more involved, and I think it's just that's what it is, man. So yeah,
Hey, happy
yeah.
New Year, Vicky. Um, and I like that you said that, Vince, about them getting more involved. Uh,
Hmm.
is it okay if I release just one little update that we're gonna be bringing to the show?
Hey, man, it's more than okay, man. It's more
Okay,
than okay.
okay. So everybody watching right now, we are going to be releasing a new update to the show where you can call in. Not on this show, but but very soon on the next shows where you can actually call in like a radio show.
Yeah,
Usually, what we have to do to get people on the show is we have to send you a link and you need a webcam and things like
right,
that. And
right,
it's not a lot, but it's not still not as simple as simply dialing in, right?
right,
So
right.
yeah, uh,
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing is simple, man. But hey, man, first of all, we got an incredible producer slash engineer. I must say so. You know what I mean? I must say so. And,
thank you.
and his name is Bijan Big Time Kelley, man. Y'all heard of him before, So, I mean, whatever needs to be done, my guy can get it done, man. And that's just what it is. So, I mean, and also, now this gonna hit everybody in the stomach with some sledgehammers right here. If anybody have any kind of crazy suggestions, man, that hey, I was wondering if y'all could do this. We willing to try anything, man, within reason. Now we got some.
Within reason, yeah. Like I'll probably like let's say they want me to, I don't know, wear a referee outfit. I'll probably do that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Within
Uh,
reason, yeah. Like
oh, hey,
I'll
we
probably
have a. Oh, you're watching the show.
No, I'm not, man. I'm not. I'll be
we
sharing it, man, on my
we
tablet.
we have we have our third host in right now. We couldn't kick off the new year without our third host. What's up, Nas?
There
Can
you
you hear me?
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can hear
man.
you, man.
Don't get smart, man.
Okay, man. I ain't gonna get smart, man.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year,
I
to
gotta
you,
get my
brother.
Yeah.
camera right on. My camera just up.
Yeah, man.
So,
I
what we
like
talking about, man?
We're just talking about updates and just kind of behind the scenes, just catching up, really. Um,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, just catching up. Anyway, man, how you doing, man?
Man, ain't nothing changed, man.
Okay,
Seriously.
okay.
God, ain't
We're
nothing changed,
working just as
man.
hard.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Hey,
Nothing
man,
changed.
thank the Lord for Jesus, man, that you working. You know what I mean? Because there's a
Well,
lot of
well,
these turkeys ain't working, man.
not
Uh,
not as, aren't you Muslim? You don't have Jesus in
I
do you?
grew up with Christians, though, man. I mean, I ain't got no problem with
Man, what he got to do? I'm thanking the Lord for Jesus, dog.
that.
BJ, don't
I
come in
see,
here
Vince, I
trying to start no
understood. That's
foolishness,
DJ
man.
effect, man.
Yeah, man, he
Yeah,
always trying
yeah.
to start something. He thinking Michael Jackson.
No. I do wanna ask though. I mean, we're not gonna stay on it long, but so a lot of the names and like stories and stuff is it just the names that are different in the Muslim religion? Like, what's the biggest difference?
uh, What you just said, the biggest difference is believing that Jesus is the Son of God and original sin. That's the two biggest differences.
Okay. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, so okay. Because I noticed like you have like your black Muslims, your Christian Muslims. No, I'm sorry, your black Muslims, your black Christians, like, and I mean, it's not like a big difference between. Uh, oh yeah, Stampede said, Nas, you sound a little muffled. Yeah,
Nothing.
I
Okay.
think you got your.
What about now?
Um,
Yeah.
no, you sound the same.
Damn, you know this. What about now?
No, you sound the same.
Maybe it's
I'm gonna
just his
sound
voice,
muffled,
man.
man. Yeah, it might just be my voice.
No, we're just gonna have to rock with it on this show, but we'll get it worked out because that's another. So Nas, we were talking about updates, and one of the updates I just told everybody about is that they're gonna be able to call in on these next shows. So
Oh,
yep,
that's
yep,
dope.
you know,
Hey,
I have a little
BJ, see
dialogue.
what your girl the lovely said?
Oh, she said I'm calling in every week. You can call in. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I ain't surprised
Yeah.
by that.
Now we still have to approve of the people that get through. So don't you can call as much as you want, but unless
So
we
what
hit
is you gonna put like a picture of them up and then just have the voice? Or how's that gonna go?
that, we'll work out the details. But it's as far as like right now it's just audio. But
Okay.
I really have to get in there and see exactly what it looks like. But the main part is the audio.
What's
Main
I
up,
part.
think
guys?
some. I think some of them, BJ, they just want that voice out there, man. A lot of them
Yeah,
don't want the fortune and the fame. I
yeah,
mean, don't want the fame, you
yeah.
know.
And that's the
Uh,
point of it.
right.
Mm.
Yeah. Everybody ain't camera friendly either. It's just keep it real.
Yeah, not everybody can be like us three. So I'm just saying.
Now
Mm.
it's gonna be
Right on.
cool though. It's gonna be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So what they call in with what they want to talk about, or they calling in on what we talking about?
We'll probably control it.
Okay.
We don't want people just like I said, we still got the green button to press. So like if the lovely's calling for no reason and we're in the middle of a conversation, we're not gonna press that button. But if we got the line open,
You
for
gotta let the
comments,
lovely in.
yeah, she's in.
Mm-hmm.
So, Roger, what's up, cuz? What's happening with it, man? Hey, man, I'm gonna send you a message, man.
Trip.
My mom's party this weekend, man. I want you to come through, man. Um, Look here, man. Let's get on some of this right here, real quick, man. You guys don't mind?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This was a what's up, cuz? Yo, Clay done chimed
Hey.
in. What's up, cuz? How you doing,
Happy
man?
New Year. Everybody coming in. Happy New Year.
Everybody have a new year. This is becoming a big deal, BJ. I want to know what you think about this one right here, man. So now
Okay.
you got the cigars. I mean, going down. You know what I'm saying? You got the cigar bars. You got cigar parties. You got
Vince,
sick.
I'm
What, man?
sorry. I got a cigar for Christmas this year. It's crazy that you said that.
You
What's
got one
going on?
cigar?
Yeah, one cigar.
Man, hold on, man.
Now,
I gotta
now,
step
now,
back. Hold on.
now, it didn't just come just a cigar. I mean, it came like with a little like cutter, like
Oh,
and a
so they
little
gave you a little, like a little, what they call it, like a whole little setup for it.
kind of. I mean, it came with like a little cutter and a little bottle of Jack.
Oh, okay, okay, in a little gift basket almost.
A little gift box, yeah.
The gift box. Okay, well let me get this out then. Let me get
Yeah.
this out because this you might rock on with this. I know Lumpy Orlando. I know he's heavy into the cigars. I think Broderick is as well. He get on with the cigars. Um, Now what's y'all take on? I'm asking the fellas. Okay, I'm asking the fellas. What's y'all take on? Because I'm seeing more and more of the ladies with the
Mm,
cigars, the
yeah.
big cigars hanging out their mouth. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah.
blowing the puff, the smoke or whatever. Now I'm choosing to stay out of this one, okay? And the reason I say that is, well, I don't smoke cigars. You dig? So I don't smoke
Oh,
cigars, so I definitely wouldn't want my lady smoking on no cigar. But that's just me now, and it's only
It's
because
it's it's hard.
probably I don't smoke cigars. Okay, so I
Mm.
can't. But I want to know from the cats who do smoke cigars. BJ, you're a virgin in the cigar world, but trying to get on with it.
I'll take it.
Uh, Orlando, he is a. I mean, he's a cigar for son. You know, what I mean, that's what he do. You know,
Mm.
he get on with
Mm.
a cigar, and like I said, I think Roger get on with it a little bit. I'm not sure, but what's y'all take on your lady, man? Sitting up with the big cigar, you know, smoking
Damn,
on the
Vince, that's pretty
cigar,
damn
man.
big, ho. I
Man,
don't think no damn cigar that big,
man,
man.
I
What the hell
seen
you
some
put your
ladies on.
forearm up for, man?
Look, man, I seen some ladies, man, smoke cigar about big as my forearm, bro.
Now,
So, BJ, what you got?
You must
so
be talking crazy.
so I've always watched people smoke cigars. I got an uncle that's married into the family. No, cousin, and like other uncles actually that blah blah blah. I was TMI. I don't know why I described him that way. But anyways, I know people that smoke cigars,
Right
and
on.
it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look too big in their hands. But when I got this cigar for Christmas, normal size cigar, just thick little long, I'm just like it don't look right. It's like I'm holding a hot dog out of my mouth.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
It
that's a
just
big
it just
cigar.
and
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
aside
I
from
don't like how you
aside from
describing
the
that.
imagery of a hot
Mm.
dog, I'm just saying it's too big.
Too
Maybe
big.
I'm just a small dude, but why would you first off want something that just odd shaped? Like it's just huge. And your mouth is like,
See,
Oh my goodness, man. What is
you probably
going
want to
on?
start instead of saying it, say cigar, man. It'll help.
why would you
Don't
want
just
to
say
smoke?
it.
Why would you want to smoke something that big?
Mm.
What is wrong with y'all? What
I mean,
is
hey, look, man, your description of this cigar is
No, I'm just saying. It's like trying to
Mm.
smoke a water bottle.
You
Like it
still
just
doing
makes
it.
no
Keep
sense.
stuff away from your mouth, man.
Like,
Doing
okay, look, y'all are too. I thought I was the immature one, but look, if I could find the cigar, I put it in the garage. I
you
tried
put
it.
it in garage. How you put it in garage like a bicycle?
Yeah, yeah, because I didn't want it to stink up my room. So I tried it. I watched on YouTube. I watched how to light it correctly and evenly. Because I know cigar smokers are very So I wanted to try it. The full way. So yeah. I took like 3 hits, and I was like,
You swallowed it?
I don't think so. I don't think
Now,
so.
You're
No,
Nas, let me
supposed
ask:
to.
Do
I
you
don't think I
smoke
swallowed
cigars,
it.
Nas?
No, but I like cigar bars though.
You like cigar boy, but you don't smoke cigars.
Mm-mm.
Why's that?
Man, they nice. There's some nice women up in there, man.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
nice. And kind
oh,
of like what Lumpy said. To me, it actually looks sexy. I mean, if I don't plan on marrying you, I don't care what your damn breath smell like.
oh, you're
Now,
right.
what I've heard is now
I
this
got off topic.
lump y'all chime in on this here. They said the ladies with I don't know the established women are more of the women who smoke the cigars. You're more established women. If I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it almost a statement piece of sort? You know what I mean? Um,
I think it is. The ones
okay,
I go to.
supposedly, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
So
Yeah.
if you
It's a
buying a
second
cigar,
statement.
because from my understanding, they're not cheap.
No, not at all. Not the nice ones. Mm-mm.
Okay,
Mm.
Not at
That's
okay.
all.
probably why I got one.
Matter of fact, cigar bars, they're pretty expensive to hang in. Anything in there is pretty much costly.
Right.
Okay.
So would you say a cigar bar is equivalent to the golf course now, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, it's a place. Yeah. I mean, Kim
Business
Hill got
deals,
one down here
maybe.
called Fellowship. It's real nice, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Okay.
gotta be dressed pretty nice. It's real classy, man. It's just a
Okay.
lot of smoke up
So
in there.
so what is this big craze with cigars? I didn't even know there's bars centered around just
Hell
cigar
yeah,
smoking.
a lot of them now. They
Yeah.
got clubs and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you can't just smoke a cigar at a normal bar or club. You got to go to a cigar bar. What's the difference?
It's a lot of
Now,
women in cigar bars, man. I just said that.
you don't have to go to a cigar bar, but they got exclusive bars now to go and smoke your cigars where you can buy them and smoke them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay, I
they
didn't
got
think
the
about that.
particular liquors that go with the cigar to where the enhance the
Mm,
flavor of it and things. I sit back and watch and learn. I just don't
okay,
smoke.
okay,
Right
okay.
now, all my buddies is in on it, man, and I've been with them a few times. You know what I mean? And Nas right. It's cool just to hang
Wait,
out
Vince, you
in.
walk in there?
Do I
Say what?
walk in there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, of course you walk in there, but I'm saying I'm surprised you go in.
Most of the places I've been, man, they had like a little patio, so you
Oh, okay.
outside. You know what I
Yeah, I got
mean?
that
And
also.
I got my cocktail. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
I'm
I thought you were about to say you got your oxygen mask. So
no,
you,
no, 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 man. I don't go in there like no square man just cause I don't smoke cigars. But I got my drink and I'm good. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean it doesn't bother me. You know, like the smoke because I'm outside. Now if I was inside, I might mess around and die. But
right.
I'm outside. It ain't bad, man. It
Inside
ain't
pretty
bad.
nice, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey,
So BJ,
hey,
go back.
yeah. Let me read some comments.
Orlando got a lot of nice things, man, in regard.
Orlando said, so I got off topic, but what Vince asked was, what do you think about cigars and the craze of them lately, and also about women smoking cigars, and so we got Orlando. He said it's cool with me, looks kind of sexy, but not a big cigar.
Hmm. So I guess they got the different sizes, BJ.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, they
Oh,
do.
so what if? Oh, of course, there's cigarillos, and then there's the big ones, the normal ones. But I'm saying, like,
Ain't
what
nobody
does a
smoking a
big?
cigarillo in the cigar bar.
That's why I finna say it, Nas. I don't
No.
think cigarillos is.
Ain't nobody
I know
smoking
that,
those,
BJ.
bro.
Come on, man.
But anyways, I'm trying to say size difference. But anyways, like, so what's the difference? Like, a woman with the big cigar. I'm not gonna do the thing again because y'all, there's something's wrong with y'all. But but does she look too what
That ass monkey.
masculine? Huh?
Probably so. I would think so.
Hmm. I think it
Probably
looks
so.
feminine to have your mouth open so wide.
It's 22,
All right,
bro.
all
It's,
Come on
right,
with the
let's
come
move
on
on.
with
the hell you
Let's
things,
move
saying?
man.
on.
What y'all doing
Damn.
in Houston, man?
Rokisha said the baby cigars are cool for the ladies, but I've seen them with the big ones.
Yes, I've seen both.
Okay, so they do, and I
So,
wish we
Vince,
had some ladies.
what's one of the nice cigar bars down in Houston that you done went to?
Man, I don't know the name of them, Nas. I'm not up on
Oh,
that, man. I hate my
gotcha.
cousin ain't on because he know the names, but I've been in them
BJ, look up Fellowship in Atlanta. Fellowship.
with
Fellowship.
him, man.
I'm telling you, they be nice now. It's not no raggedy places and stuff. Cigar bars, it's kind of like what Stampede said. I'm gonna read it real quick. He said,
Oh, it's fellowship.
yeah, fellowship. The cigar bars are like a social club for high achieving individuals. So a woman smoking is a stogie in that environment is cool. Yeah,
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me read it because you are a little muffled. So
yeah,
what
just
he said
read
was
it.
the cigar bars are like a social club for high achieving individuals. So a woman smoking a stogie in that environment is cool.
So do you got to make a certain amount of money to get in?
Nah, but you know, it's
But
nothing
you
up in
would
that is
think
cheap.
everybody in there doing okay. What I'm saying.
That's supposed to be the stats.
That's supposed to be the deal.
Hmm.
Um,
Hold on, let me pull
Back
up
to really quick,
fellowship.
BJ.
Yeah,
Back to what Rokisha said.
Mhm.
The baby cigars, the tiny ones, are cool for the ladies. So I guess they got some Nas
The
that
tiny ones.
I
okay.
guess maybe big as your finger or something.
Like I said, I seen both styles. You got some sisters that come up and they'll be flossing and they'll get both. They'll
Mm.
actually, every time I see a sister smoking the big ones, they just teasing brothers.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Just
okay.
one of
Yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I can
just
see
tease.
that. I can see
Yeah.
that.
They're
I
Hmm.
can see
teasing.
it.
What do you mean teasing?
I
BJ, you'll
got as
get
much
it
as you
tomorrow,
got.
man. You'll get it tomorrow.
Oh, see, that's what I was saying,
Yeah,
right?
she's
Well,
letting
you
you know
gotta
that I
make.
got as much as you got. Because the
Oh,
cigar's a status symbol, you
oh,
know?
that's what you're saying. I got as much as you got.
Yeah, she teasing. Letting you know
Oh,
that, bro, I don't need your money.
I
I ain't
thought
in here for all of that.
I thought it was like a sexual innuendo. Like
That
she.
too.
Oh,
Men
okay.
like powerful women.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they go both
Mhm.
ways.
All right. I guess that makes sense. Um, Stampede said when I was in college an older woman wanted to give me some. A cigar? No, I'm joking. She wanted to give me some, but she wanted me to smoke a cigar with her first. She was Italian and she looked charming, but she was turned off when I wanted to join her. Missed out of that.
Yeah, that was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. Should have took that cancer.
All right, so this fellowship place, I can only find the website. I don't want to put up the website. I just want to put up pictures of it.
Yeah,
But this place is nice.
most cigar bars are. Because I'm seeing down here where they're saying Sweet Lip is one in Houston. I imagine it's real nice.
Yeah, that's Irvin says Sweet Lip is one in Houston, DJ. Now,
Man.
DJ DeLovely says she don't smoke them, but she like the smell.
Yeah. That's the nice ones with nice aroma. That's true.
So I don't know, because the one I got, it didn't smell that good, but I thought it was a nice one.
I don't think you know what, and I just think that you're not a cigar guy. You know what I mean? But the cigar people, they may smell what you have and be like, oh, that's nice. I like that. You know what I mean?
like drinkers. It's like an acquired taste,
Probably so.
You know?
If you don't like it, you don't like it, or if you don't deal with it, you don't deal with it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I mean, that's just a different. I wasn't even thinking about some of the ladies that just enjoy the smell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just maybe go somewhere just to relax and enjoy the smell, and
because it's not a cigarette now. You know,
right?
The leaf is expensive.
Right.
It's nice, man. You know,
right?
It's not cheap.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, cigars are apparently. Look, me, I don't even know how I would react to a woman smoking a cigar. I'm so new to that. I've never even. I'm barely just now starting to see people in real life smoke them compared to movies.
Well, I mean, like I said, man, I don't, cause I don't smoke them. I wouldn't be. I'd rather you know.
Get on.
I just don't. I don't. That's not my thing, man. You know what I mean? Now, I know nothing against the people that do. I think that's what you want to do. That's your business. But me personally, you know, I don't see how you. I'd rather you're not.
There's something about just the thought of a woman smoking a cigar. There's something about that makes me think she wants to dominate me. Like,
explain.
I just feel if I were to walk up to, or a woman with a cigar were to walk up to me, I don't know, whatever the case was, I think I'd feel intimidated.
Ooh.
Wow.
She said, "Damn, baby, you looking good tonight?"
Yeah, I'd be like,
intimidated by that?
Like, I feel like she'd want to, like, I feel like she would say that, but then grab my ass with two at the same time, like, and I'd be like, "Whoa," and
that's the noise you would make.
Yeah. Whoa, hey.
You're supposed to pull out the room key and give it to her. Like, I'll be back up there around midnight. Yeah, handle your room key. You grab my ass, you look at it. Just go ahead and make it official. We don't even need to talk.
Yeah, that's
either that or grab around the neck and just start tongue kissing. Stick your tongue down her throat.
This a bulldog now.
If she got enough oomph to grab your butt.
But she
like that.
She smoked a cigar. I'm thinking of what's on her
crying.
tongue.
He gonna start crying.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you don't want to kiss. I just said it. Just kiss on the jaw.
She gonna back me up in a corner.
Of the bar, man, because Lumpy talking about, that's the one that Lumpy's talking about. I'm telling you, it's called Fellowship, Lumpy. It's real nice, man. Everybody be up in there. A lot of celebrities.
Oh, that's Cam Newton joint.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll show up in there all the time and stuff. It's real nice, man. All the football players be up in there. That Hawks be up in there.
Cool. Well, I'm still not gonna pull it up because Cam Newton is not a defensive player. But if he was, I'd pull it up.
The way he playing quarterback right now, he might have to switch up the linebacker.
That was cool. That was cool to say.
Yeah, so you can throw it on up now. He might switch positions. He can't play QB no more.
He is, man. He is. Man, speaking of that, man, what's the deal with what's going on with Antonio Brown, man?
Man,
Have you heard anything, man?
what's the here, man? I mean,
I
they can't
mean,
possibly let him come back.
BJ, they saying, I mean, they giving him, they trying to, I mean, people are trying to, man, he got to be ill, man. He got to be this, he got to be that. I mean, that stuff just don't happen, man.
He walked off, right?
Yeah,
He walked off. He threw
walked
his
out.
pads down, took his shirt off, threw it in the stand, walked out bareback.
Hey, also, what game was this?
This was this weekend, man.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was recent. So,
He just too rich, man.
so they didn't kick him off the team?
They did kick him off the
Yeah,
team.
they did pick him up.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And so now everybody's just trying to figure out why he did it.
yeah. I mean, because that's not, you
That
don't
was
do
true.
that, man.
This is the guy that had the blonde mustache,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we're trying to figure out why he left.
we trying to figure out why he left like that. Now he could have went in the office Monday and
yeah.
say, "Hey, I quit. I ain't
Did
coming
he
back."
ever say why though, man? Because I didn't even try to read on it, like, because he's doing
Nah, it's
so
me
much
either,
stuff,
man.
man. Like, all right, Antonio being Antonio, man.
Me either, man. Me either, dude. I hate it because I know
Man,
how
I
hard
found.
it is for cats to
Sorry.
get in and stay in the league. And this guy, man, he just takes it for granted, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you, Vince. I told you years ago, man. I'm telling you, he ended up working ever since he was a child, man. Working hard as he could to be what he is now, to be a professional football player. And once he achieved that goal, he thought about it like, man, this is not even what I really want to do.
Uh-oh,
I'm real
guys,
good at it.
hmm
I
Yeah.
have an official statement that he made through his lawyer.
That don't mean nothing.
I mean, but he talked about it though. He actually talks about him walking out.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? I hadn't
Yeah.
heard it. I want to hear it.
All right, so I got to read it because there's no. It's just a written statement. But
Right.
you
all right,
better get right
so
too. You got some CPU.
it's kind of long. So let me real quick just put up a little thing reading Antonio Brown's statement about walking. All right. So anybody that comes in, you know what I'm reading. You see that down there at the bottom of the screen because it's a little long. All right. So he said, first of all, I'd like to express my gratitude to the Bucks fans and my teammates. The Bucks helped me return to productive football after I had difficulties that could have ended my career. We worked together to resolve those difficulties, and I will always appreciate that. Being part of a Super Bowl champion team and then a contender is a dream come true. I make mistakes. I'm working on myself, and I have positive influences around me. But one thing I don't do is shy away from playing hard on the field. No one can accuse me of not giving it my all every play. Because of my commitment to the game, I relented to pressure directly from my coach to play injured. Despite the pain, I suited up. The staff injected me with what I now know was a powerful and sometimes dangerous painkiller that the NFLPA, Players Association, has warned against using, and I gave it my all for the team. I played until it was clear that I could not use my ankle to safely perform my playing responsibilities. On top of that, the pain was extreme. I took a seat on the sideline, and my coach came up to me very upset and shouted, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" I told him it's my ankle, but he knew that. It was well documented, and we had discussed it. He then ordered me to get on the field. I said, "Coach, I can't." He didn't call for medical attention. Instead, he shouted at me, "You're done," while he ran his finger across his throat. "You're done." Coach was telling me that if I didn't play hurt, then I was done with the Bucks. I didn't quit. I was cut. I didn't walk away from my brothers. I was thrown out. Being fired on the sideline for having a painful injury was bad enough. Then came their spin. Coach denied on national television that he knew about my ankle. That's 100% inaccurate. Not only did he know I missed several games with the injury, he and I exchanged texts days before the game where he clearly acknowledged my injury. He obviously knew I was on the injury list, and the GM acknowledged after the game in text messages to my camp that I did tell Coach about my ankle pain on Sunday. I know we were losing to the Jets, and that was frustrating for all of us, but I could not make football plays on that ankle. Yes, I walked off the field, but there's a major difference between launching from the line and taking hits compared to jogging off the field with the rush of emotions going through your mind. I am reflecting on my reaction, but there was a trigger. The trigger was someone telling me that I'm not allowed to feel pain. I acknowledge my past, but my past does not make me a second class citizen. My past does not forfeit my right to be heard when I am in pain. First, they cut me, now they cage me. Instead of asking how I felt or getting to the bottom of it, the team texted my camp promoting a totally false narrative that I randomly acted out without any explanation. They even told us in writing, don't spin this any other way. I have stress, I have things I need to work on, but the worst part of this has been the Bucks' repeated effort to portray this as a random outburst. They are telling people that first I walked off, then I was cut. No, no, no. I was cut first, and then I went home. They threw me out like an animal, and I refused to wear their brand on my body, so I took my jersey off. As part of their ongoing cover up, they're acting like I wasn't cut and now demanding that I see a doctor of their choice to examine my ankle. What they did not know until now is that on Monday morning, I had an urgent MRI on my ankle. It shows broken bone fragments stuck in my ankle, the ligament torn from the bone, and cartilage loss. Sorry, y'all, which are beyond painful. You can see the bone bulging from the outside. Ugh. But that must and can be repaired. The MRI has been read by two top orthopedic surgeons in NYC, including Dr. Martin O'Malley at a hospital for special surgery. Not realizing that I had already scheduled a surgery at HSS, the Bucks ordered me, under penalty of discipline and with a few hours' notice, to show up to a more junior doctor at HSS for another opinion. What a joke. They're playing like I wasn't cut, giving me a surprise attack order to show up to another doctor with no reasonable notice, and setting this whole thing up as a basis to cut me because what they did on Sunday was not legitimate. Sorry, GM.
Right. That's too much.
I already received a confirming opinion from the top dog at the hospital you ordered me to go to. I love the Bucks fans, I really do. I love my teammates and everyone who showed me grace and believed in me. I gave the Bucks everything I had on the field. What the organization is doing now needs to get cleaned up. I don't understand how people publicly claiming to be concerned about my mental health can do these things to me in private. Last sentence. Once my surgery is complete, I'll be back to 100% and looking forward to next season. Business gonna be booming. That was long.
Somebody gonna pick him up, believe it or not. They still are. But he full of crap though with that one, Vinny. Because a position coach can't cut you just because he said that shit to you on the sideline. He could have gave him back the finger, like, man. But the point was, BJ, when you really hurt on the sideline, man, you go report it. You just don't sit on the bench, man, and act like you ain't going back in. You ask them to take you to the blue tent. You know what I mean? And they check you out, and then they'll say if you out or not. Now, if you being a little brat and you decide you're just gonna sit on the bench and your position coach ain't nobody came and told your position coach that you out the game, of course he's gonna come over there and be like, man, why you ain't going back in? And then all you gonna say as a professional, man, I'm hurt. You like, man, you ain't went to see nobody. All right, bro, you cut. That ain't no big deal. And first of all, and second of all, Antonio Brown been in the league for a long time. There's no way as a veteran he's gonna let anybody stick a needle in him without knowing exactly what the hell they putting in. He ain't no rookie, man. He knew what they shot him up with in the beginning.
I don't know, man.
What?
It sounded believable. It sounded
So
believable.
I'm asking you, BJ, you 30-something years old, and somebody come to you with a needle with some medicine in it, and you want to ask them what it is?
I mean, there's people older that don't ask. Yeah.
Vince, what you think?
Yeah, man, he knew what he may not have known this the severity of it, but he knew what it was. He's probably had it before. He's probably known some other players, some of his peers that's had it, and he probably was like, all right, man, whatever. But this is my deal. All of that, what he said, man, okay, I get it, but he still handled it wrong. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All that, I get all that, and a lot of that, BJ, probably is true about them saying that and doing that, and you cut and da. But he just handled it wrong.
It's a position coach, though, man. It's a wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean,
coach.
And he knows that too. Now,
like he can't do nothing to you.
So that wasn't
get in trouble for it.
Oh,
he makes more money than that man. BJ.
I don't think it was BA. It was
He said on what BJ read, he said his position coach came over there and made that
Yeah,
adjustment.
I mean,
So the position coach doesn't have any authority to like cut
Not
players.
no veteran like
no,
him. Hell
no.
no. No.
Oh,
Cuss him out. Won't nothing happen to
oh,
him.
I mean, the position coach can suggest, but somebody like him, they just
No.
want him to. They want him on the field. But
well,
nah,
I
check
mean,
this out.
yeah.
Check this out. You remember in what 16 when Vontez Burfict hit him. Remember
Knocked
when
him
he
out.
knocked him out.
Knocked him out.
Now BJ did
Knocked
one
him out.
year when he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a linebacker from the Cincinnati Bengals, Vontez Burfict, hit him. It was a cheap shot, but he knocked him out. Man, he was on. Antonio Brown was out. He was out now for a
He was
while,
out.
right?
Yeah,
He
you laid out.
knocked down Antonio Brown.
He hit him so hard up in the head that he knocked him unconscious.
Do you think that's affecting him today?
Dude, he's been he
But he
hadn't
was
been
crazy before that though, man.
he was Nas, but he just went Fruit Loop after he came back from that hit, man.
Now he had actually did everything before that hit. I'm sorry, man. It's just Antonio being Antonio. But definitely the hit has BJ, you can't take a hit like that and it not affect you.
Okay.
I mean, that was a 255.
I'm surprised you said that because you weren't giving Antonio Brown anything. But
I'm just saying as far as what he said right there, because for a veteran, don't sweat a position coach at all. For real.
Right.
You know, arguing with him, that's so common on the sideline. You'll see the major networks, they'll switch it away from the sideline when they because it's so common.
What if he's just sensitive?
No, he is sensitive. He's sensitive. He's spoiled. I mean, he's the whole 9 yards, man. He's a brat and he's rich.
Yeah. And he's very rich. Very rich.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, man, to me, he just handled the situation wrong. I mean, man, they get into it all the time with their position coaches.
All the time.
You know, I mean, he could have waited till they go in the locker room, man, and because it wasn't even halftime yet. Go in there and let this dude have it, man. Knuckle up or whatever they need to do. But the way he did it, man, it just.
And plus, and another thing, they can't, you can't force a veteran. You might be able to play that with a rookie, a first, a second, or somebody who's just trying to make special teams. But with a veteran, if he decided to play, it's because he wanted to. Ain't nobody forced him to do that. Trust me. So if you got an ankle, if you got a bone bulging out the side of your ankle, that you already knew that, my man. You still decided to play. The only thing is, like Vince said, you helmeted wrong. If your ankle really went to hurting like that.
Oh, did not just freeze?
He did, man. I thought it was me.
No, that's him.
I was going to say cuss word out loud.
Yeah, but you ain't supposed to just sit on the bench and decide that you're not going to check into the game no more. That messes everything up, man. They need to know that.
Yeah, that changes the whole scheme of the offense, man.
It changes everything. So you just can't sit up there and not tell the doctors what the doctors report in to the coaches like, hey, Antonio Brown, he out.
No, y'all keep saying veteran, and then you mention that he's not communicating. But if he's already talked to them, he said it in a statement. I'm just saying he said in a statement that he's talked to them. And then what's the difference between veteran and rookie here? And
one of them a grown man who know every damn thing, and the other one just happy to be in the league. He ain't gonna be talking that much trash. He just trying to stay on the team.
His ankle could be about to fall off. He gonna be still. He gonna be still. I mean, a veteran, man. He knows. Hey, man, I got to. This is my job. You ain't finna tear my ankle up today, where I can't play no more ever. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I feel like veterans can be just as risky. Come on, not every. I mean, look what they do with their money. They'll do something to their body too.
Yeah, I mean they will, but Nas just saying that he knows better. He may have did something, man, but he knows better.
What? And then y'all say Antonio Brown is sensitive and this and that, but now all of a sudden he knows better.
As a veteran, you know the ass, DJ. Because you see it in the locker room every day. Somebody taking shots. So once you've been in the league for a couple of years, you know the process. You know exactly all the things that your team shoot y'all up with. You're real conscious of that, man, for real. So it won't be any doctor that be able to come to a dude who's been in the league 7 or 8 years and just put a needle in his body. He don't be like, ho, what's that?
I support AB.
What's a what?
I support AB.
I think, hey man, you're a cool dude.
Hey,
He's
I still
spoiled.
won't see him play football.
Me too.
So
He
support or
cold.
not, I think dude's an awesome football player. So I want to keep seeing that. BJ, let's get
He,
some of these comments, big dog.
he wrong though, Vince. He wrong how he did that, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. I'll scroll up.
And hey, and I want to say this real quick too, Vince. You know I support the players. You know
Yeah.
I support the players, but
That's true.
what he's saying
True.
right there though, BJ,
You
no.
call BS.
Yeah, man, you old enough to know better.
All right, let's see what. So everybody's talking about the Antonio Brown situation. Xavier said he needs psychiatric treatment. Most say CTE. He's had behavior issues since childhood.
Look at them dude from South Florida. They all look crazy for the most part.
Yeah. Oh, he's from Florida.
South Florida. It's the
Florida, they're crazy.
And I'm telling you, man, bro, when you take a lot of shots to the head, man, you can ask Orlando about this one and Stampede. Man, after a while, man, it's stuff that happens on that field, man, when you get hit and your eyes, BJ, actually cross up, man, and they stay like that for until you can shake that out. It's crazy,
it ain't
man.
funny, but it's just true.
You see stars, man. You see black spots, and it's if you think about it, you got the most powerful men in the world hitting you in your upper regions, man.
Hey man, Burfict knocked the hell out of him.
He did, man.
He was
It
about
can
to
be
put a
bad,
shot on him.
man. It can be bad. So that CTE that Xavier is talking about, it's a
Very
real
real.
deal, man. It's real.
Very real. It's so real. Will Smith did a movie about it, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that? All right. The lovely said. So we're still talking about the Antonio Brown situation in the comments. The lovely said Antonio said he didn't want to play because of the ankle injury, and he didn't want to mess his body up. And they insisted that he played, so he walked off. Yeah. So that's what we read. I guess you just reiterated it.
Now see, that's the part I'm telling you, DJ. If you go to the tent, they can't assist you play. If the doctor come back over there and be like, man, he jacked up. He ain't coming back in. He questionable.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's listening to the coach and he's
the head coach ain't even talking to him. The head coach got his mind. He paying attention to the game. They not even speaking, bro. Trust me. He just went and sat down on that bench and decided not to report in to anybody. And then when it was time for the offense to go back on the field, everybody looking for him because they didn't call a particular play that he involved in. And this position coach go over there like, dude, you're supposed to be it. Why you over here sitting down on the bench? And that's when he decided, hey man, I ain't going back in. I'm hurt. Like, dude, why you didn't tell us? That's all the coach is trying to say. Why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't go to the tent? You just gonna decide on your own that you ain't playing no more today.
And just sit down on
and
the
just
bench.
sit down. You know, that's why he was
I get what
upset
you
with
mean.
me. Yeah, you can't do
I
it
get
like
what you
that.
mean.
He was supposed to go to the doctor and be like, man, my ankle is killing me. I
It's
don't know if I can
like
go no more.
like Nas is saying, man, it's protocol, but anything you do,
Yeah.
you got steps that you got to go to. You'll see them players, man. Pay attention on one game when you see a player get hurt. He come off, he kneel on the sideline for a minute. He try to get himself together. If he don't,
go to the
the coaches come over there, tap him on the shoulder, and they walk him to the blue tent, man.
And so in this case, you're saying even if he is, being truthful about, the coach's intentions, he should have just walked to the tent and then he wouldn't have had this problem.
The coach would have never approached him because they would have known that he can't go back in, man. Antonio out.
Yeah. At least let the guy know, man. Hey, coach, I'm finna go get this checked out, man. Antonio just, like you said, man, Antonio just, man, I'm finna sit down, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't nobody know. Matter of fact, BJ, the next play probably was going to him. Like, what the hell? He not know what?
Yeah. And Tom Brady, he's so technical, he probably just threw the ball over that thing and he's over there.
y'all.
So that's what it is, BJ. It's how he did it, man. That's why the coaches got so mad at him because you didn't go through protocol, man. You just gonna decide you ain't playing no more. Don't tell nobody. We call the plays out here for you and everything, bro.
Yeah.
Because they was going to him that game.
And it's crazy. We have Bodine who sends like a lot of topics in the messages in the group chat, and I didn't realize how much red tape protocols there really were in the NFL. No?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Like presidential election, man. That's
Mhm.
why so much money in it.
Mm.
Mhm. So that's
Uh,
what that was, man.
all right. So Orlando said his camp wrote that. That's too much.
It
Yeah.
is. I agree. Like
Mm,
Antonio Brown ain't got the patience to write all of that.
no,
It
he
was a
This the
doesn't.
lot.
same man. Look, this the same dude that got caught. The only reason he got caught with a fake COVID card is because you a millionaire and you refuse to pay your damn chef. So your chef went and told on your ass.
Yeah,
That's the type of stuff he be doing, man.
yeah,
Won't pay the people that move him and stuff. He getting sued by the moving place. You a
yeah.
millionaire,
Stupid
man.
stuff.
Yeah,
Mm,
pay these people, and you outside trying to fight them.
mm.
And he a little dude now. You don't need to be trying to fight nobody, man. He ain't big at all.
Wide receiver.
A
Hmm.
lot of wide receivers are big. Just he's not one of them.
No,
I was a
he's
wide
not.
receiver. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
like you. Yeah. Except highly skilled though, because there's very few human beings that can do what this dude does.
yeah.
That's
That's how
true.
good he is. There's very few people on the earth. Because he got the route tree, man. That dude can, as fast as he is, most cats that has his speed can't run the whole route tree. He can.
Yeah,
He'll,
he tough,
man,
man.
he'll tear you up. Hey,
Yeah.
Vince, I was watching him the other day because I be trying to study him a little bit. And I noticed, man, that one of his keys is he looks back before the route is up just to mess with the cornerback. He's so
Oh
quick,
yeah,
he'll look back and then
yeah.
just turn around and keep on with his route. And you know, cornerback is trained. When he turn his head, you
Look
turn
for the
your head.
ball. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
get on top of him like that, man. He's
Right.
very skilled like that, man.
Mm.
So I put it to you like this: he's running as fast as a car going 25 miles per hour, and he'll turn his head and then turn back around and continue with that same speed. And you'd have turned your head, and you don't even realize where he is after that because you'd have turned your head on him and stuff. The next thing you know, he's on top of you, man, running the
Yeah.
440.
He ain't
Yeah,
running at 25 miles an hour.
he's ran that. He's ran 23 before.
Yeah, this dude is tough, BJ.
He's ran 23 miles per hour.
He's tough.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just go through this real quick. So we're still talking about Antonio Brown in the comments. Three more. Vicky said, "Wow, I knew it had to be more to it." And now they want to put him out there as an angry black man with a mental problem. So sad. All we could do is pray for
Now, Vicky, they did a lot for this cat.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to fool with him. They
yeah.
did a lot. I'm all for the player, but this team actually held their hand out to where everybody else was calling him crazy. They don't want to fool with him no more, and they took him in, BJ, and gave him money. So I disagree with that one right there. They ain't doing him like that. He wrong for how he doing
Nas, I'm gonna say this.
it. Okay,
Tom Brady did a lot for him.
a hell of a lot.
Cause Tampa Bay wasn't gonna even
That's
fool with
true.
him.
Okay, I'm all right. Yeah, you right.
Tampa Bay wasn't gonna even fool with this dude, Vicky.
Yeah,
And Tom Brady said, "I need that dude on my team. I need that guy to
yeah,
get the job done." And because Tom Brady said that, BJ, the organization went and brought this dude in, man. And he'll say he says it all the time. Antonio does. He said, "Man, if it wasn't for Brady, I mean, Brady was the one who brought me
yeah.
in."
That's true.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
they ain't
It's a
doing it like that. He
funny
had a
way
lot
it
of people
works,
speak
man.
up for him, Vicky, and the dude sat there at the end of the day and did that. Hey, for real
Yeah.
though, behind the scenes though, Vince, what you think Brady's saying?
I was just about to ask that.
Man, Brady probably like, I can't believe, man. I done stuck my neck out here and this dude done did this crap, man.
Hey, BJ, because he let him come stay at his house with him and everything.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Hell
What? I
Hey,
mean, why
now
would
you
he?
know Tom done talk to him, man.
yeah, forever. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, man, what the hell, man? How
What did
can you
he?
do
Was he
that?
low on money or something, or what? Like, was
No,
it?
no, no.
Nah, he
Look,
just
BJ, once again, it's very few human beings that can do what this dude does. All right.
BJ, you gotta understand this dude has done a lot to not be in football, man. I mean a lot of misconduct stuff, man.
A
You know what I
lot.
mean? A lot of off the field stuff, a lot of on the field stuff. I mean, and teams was just like, we don't want to fool with him.
And
Yeah, he's a locker room cancer. I mean, we don't want to fool with him. And Tom Brady said, "I need this dude."
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's what he do.
Tom
He
Brady
tell
gets
him,
what he wants.
yeah.
yeah. And
Okay.
he's producing too.
Maybe Aaron will get him next year. Because Aaron will be the only other quarterback and say, I need this dude.
You see what Stampede said? We'll take him in Dallas. Like, that'll be a nightmare, man.
Cowboys.
They can't handle him in Dallas, man. He'll go stupid. That's the wrong place for him. Mm-hmm.
No. All right.
What up, Sam?
I think we're good. Hey, what's up? Happy New Year, everybody that's in here.
What's up, Sam?
Yeah. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We read. I think we read enough.
Yeah.
Talked about Antonio Brown a lot.
Hey man, real quick. We ain't gonna stick on this right here long now because I want us to get to this the playoff thing when we wrap the show up. So now, okay. First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. So now we got BJ. We got Valentine's Day coming up, right? Nas, we got Valentine's Day coming up now, man. Now I got a couple questions for you cats, man. First of all, I want to ask the ladies on the show. I want to ask the ladies, our listeners, man, our faithful, loyal listeners, man. Is Valentine's Day a must? Valentine's Day gifts, cards, acknowledgement. Is it a must for you ladies? Okay. The fella, and we all know that the Valentine's Day is for the ladies, right? I mean, because I don't know any of my fellas, man, who be sitting around waiting on nobody bringing no candy. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if they is, these turkeys ain't letting me know. You know. Now, I'm just curious to know, man, what y'all think, man. Is Valentine's Day a must? Vashi, my little baby sister chiming in. Vicky,
you gotta read what she say first, man.
The lovely,
because this one is hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
No,
yeah, it's Valentine's Day a must. And fellas, do y'all think, man, maybe this is a conspiracy, man, to keep the fellas broke, man? Because you got Christmas where we spending money. Then you got Valentine's Day where you spending money. Then what we got next, BJ? Here comes Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Oh man, we bro, that's 3 consecutive.
Hey, why didn't you bring up Father's Day?
Man, please. Look, man, you go to you can't even get into a restaurant Mother's Day. You go Father's Day, you might be on one of them.
You can walk in. Don't nobody give a damn.
Hey, waitress be saying, sit anywhere you want to.
Empty.
So that answers your question right there, though, man. That answers your question. It means everything to them, man. Everything.
You know, I think though, we're about an hour into the show. Let's leave that conversation for the next one and let everybody kind of ponder on that. I guess for the rest we could, finish off. We still got some Antonio Brown stuff that we could talk about, and then Monday, everybody stay tuned because we're gonna go back to this Valentine's conversation. That'll be the first topic.
So Vosh is asking what you think about T.O. Put him in Antonio.
Right, now, you know how old that man is.
T.O. what now? 48, 47, 48?
48, man.
Oh man, T.O. been trying to get in the league, man, for the last 10 years.
He's been trying.
Man. Like T.O.
Oh man, he's been trying.
He don't have the athleticism anymore, guys. He can't play that position at 48 years old. He just can't. I remember Jerry Rice is out there just looking bad, man, because he wouldn't quit.
You right, Nas. I forgot about that. Looking horrible, man.
He was out there looking geriatric, man, against the 22-year-old cornerbacks, man. So.
And T.O. really feel like he's in condition to play football with these young boys, man.
I saw a video of him the other day where, he was going up against some, I think it was high school. He looked good, but it was high school.
It's high school, man.
Right.
It's high school.
It was high school. It wasn't Lattimore, nobody like that, man.
No Jalen Ramses or nothing out there like that.
Oh, man, why do you him alive, man?
Why do y'all think he's not going the Deion Sanders route?
On what?
Like coaching?
Yeah, coaching.
I don't know, man, because I think T.O. could really coach receivers, man. But he still want to play, BJ.
Yeah, he wants to play.
He wants to play.
Is this like a midlife crisis, or you think he just genuinely is just like, nah, like
Man, no, man, this dude really feel like he can play. He had a real in depth conversation with Shannon Sharp. Shannon was like, "T.O., come on, man. I know you in tip. I know you still cut up and this and that, but come on, man. You know, like I know, it's different when you on that football field."
Totally.
And T.O. just like, whoa, man, I can play. I can take the hits. I can recover. And Shannon was like, bro, you can't recover like you used to recover 10 years ago, man. Your body ain't gonna recover like that.
You know what it is, though, Vince. He realized now with age and wisdom, he took it for granted. And
Yeah.
he wanted to get back in it.
that is a midlife crisis.
In a sense, because DJ, when he was in his prime, he's actually the third greatest wide receiver in NFL history, in my opinion.
And he's
You got
hanging on to
Jerry
that.
Rice, you got Randy Moss, and you got my man right there. When he was in one season when he was with the Eagles, they had a 16-game season in his locker. He called the media over there, and he had every cornerback he was going to face off. And after every game, he would just go mark them off, beat them, and he did. He beat everybody up, but he was, man. Now see what I'm saying about Antonio Brown earlier. T.O. used to cuss his position coach out.
Yeah, he didn't take that. If he was hurt,
man, his position coach couldn't talk to him.
He couldn't talk to him.
He walk off from him, man.
He
It's
would
crazy.
cuss his ass out. So he acted up a lot himself, man. And now I'm serious, Vince. I think just with wisdom and stuff, he was like, man, I shouldn't have did all of that. You know, because he wasn't wrong about everything. Some things I give him his props. When he would be like, man, get me the ball, even though it was arrogant. One thing about him though, BJ, if you got him the ball, he produced. You can't be mad at the dude saying, get me the ball and I'll win you this game. And he actually does that.
Yeah. I mean, when he was with Donovan, man, that was special. That was special, man.
Can he still produce? Because y'all are talking about hits. Y'all are talking about hits. What about the speed?
No speed left for him.
No?
No.
Nah.
48. Who you outrun?
BJ, it's one thing to run straight down the field, but it's another thing, man, to be able to cut these routes up and off these ankles and these 48-year-old knees and ankles, man. Bruh, I mean, he wouldn't be able to get out of bed the next morning.
So that race that he had against I forgot who he raced.
Tyreek Hill.
That didn't show anything. That improved nothing.
I mean, he can still run down the field, but like I said, man, it's different when you running
that race showed nothing.
And stopping 10 yards and running and cutting 10 yards, and it's totally different, man.
So I mean, aren't there reserve players that aren't even as talented as him at this age?
He ain't no reserve player that he's more talented than at this age.
And see, I don't even think it got anything to do with reserve players. Again, I'm with Shannon, man. It's got what it has something to do with T.O. being able to recover. It's just not going out there performing on the field. You got to be able to get up out of bed the next day, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bruh, non-athletes, man, it's not easy to get up in the morning when you turn 50, 52, 55, 40-something years old after working all your life, man.
Right.
I mean, stuff bother you, man. Your knees, your hips, your ankles. I mean, you got to, it's not easy, dude. So you think about somebody who's getting hit by 217-pound, 22-year-olds that's trying to make sure they stay on the football field.
Look, when you put it that way, hey, if I saw a 25-year-old tackle a 50-year-old, I'm like, I think he killed him.
He killed him, man.
You see, BJ, that's another thing. It's a pride thing out there. It's not one cornerback that'll be able to go back up in the locker room if he let a 48-year-old man show out on him on Sunday.
Right.
You would not be welcome. They won't allow that to happen.
Yeah.
They're dogging before they allow them to catch something on. They will.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna be embarrassed like that, man.
No. Deion Sanders, the best to ever do it, man. At the later part of his career, he looked mediocre. Them guys was killing him, man. Them young boys was killing him out there. And he's the best to ever do it in his position, hands down. You know what I mean? But it's just Once you get that age on you, man, like Orlando said, see, he played college, man, and he said he's still feeling it to this day.
Ain't
You
that
know what I
so?
mean? So
Dang.
Do you
it's
remember
not.
that Hard Knocks when they was in Dallas that year with T.O.? He was showing out, man. He had the house, he had the
Yeah,
condo in Dallas.
yeah,
He
he
was
was
throwing
tripping, man.
parties every night. He know BJ. He man, he took it for granted, man. He did a whole lot of stuff, man.
He did. Remember on that show, he bought them $300,000 earrings.
Yeah, he just man, just ball.
How much is those?
Dang.
That's 300,000. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take these.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
I'm not wearing no 300,000, but I get it. I get
yeah,
it.
man.
I what
Yeah.
Nas, you know this one. There was some. What was that line that little baby said?
I forgot
Something
about that
about
one.
watch two. Even if the watch hurts my wrist, I'm still wearing it. Something like that.
I don't
What?
know that line.
I messed up the line. Look, I didn't say it right, but something about it don't matter how big it is, even if it's hurting my wrist.
I don't know. And then
Mm.
another thing also, BJ, is he burnt a lot of bridges, man. He would have to,
Yeah.
like Lumpy said, he would have to hook up with Dion and them, man, because just being straight up, I know the white coaches hate him.
Yeah.
They hate him. I mean, he would cuss their asses out, BJ. He wouldn't act right to save his life, man. He was
Yeah.
not a team player.
Right.
You know, in the locker room, he was divisive and stuff, man. You know,
Yeah.
he was just a whole lot of mess, man.
So that doesn't sound much better than Antonio Brown.
He wasn't,
He
as far as
wasn't.
that's concerned. They both, man, they just two rich, arrogant dudes, man. Who's
He
just like,
wasn't.
I
Damn.
can do what I want to do. Cause I'm so good at what I do. What y'all gonna do? And they bit off more than they can chew. Well, them
Yeah.
coaches was like, hey man, I'm done with this cat. I don't
So
care how good you are.
so you see Antonio Brown as maybe being 48, being the same way as T.O., trying to get back in the league.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I just
Yeah.
hope Antonio Brown, and this is me, I'm gonna leave it at this with Antonio Brown. I hope Antonio Brown don't find himself in some trouble. Because one thing you can say about T.O. Nas, T.O. wasn't getting into no off the field
No, that
stuff.
wasn't his thing, man.
He
That
wasn't
wasn't
getting
his
it,
thing.
BJ. He wasn't getting in no problems off the field, no female
No,
stuff,
that wasn't
none
his
of
thing.
that, man.
Mm,
He just
He didn't
partied a
have
okay.
lot.
that problem.
Yeah.
This boy
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, man, he's like Nas said earlier, he's getting in fights with lawn people and just
You're
foolish
hoping
stuff,
he
man.
makes it to 48.
I hope he can stay out of trouble, man. And
Yeah,
like like
I
you
see
know
what
he
you're
can.
saying.
like Lumpy said, like Orlando said earlier, man, maybe get him some help, man, and see if he can get his mental psyche together, man, before something
We ain't
happened
seen
that
this
his
movie
money can't
before,
get him
Vince.
out of.
We
Huh?
ain't seen this movie before. You know he not. We
We've
ain't
seen
seen
this
this
movie
movie
before. You
before.
right, Nas.
You
You
know
right.
he's not.
I
Look,
hope
you
so,
just
man.
see what he did. It's on the letter how he wrote how everything happened. The very next day, man, Antonio Brown on social media, he partying. For your ankle
Hmm.
to be hurting you so bad, man, you had all type of basketball games, you had parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just yeah, man. Tony, he not gonna straighten up, man. He just real rich to where he know he can do what he want to do right
Damn.
And that may be his downfall,
now. No
unfortunately.
doubt, no doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. He got a
Yeah.
lot of money, man. He got a lot of contracts, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, look here, man. We kind of ran over, man. We'll
Yeah.
dive into the playoffs, Nas, because I won't get with you on this for sure on Monday, man. Let's discuss it.
Well, I just got one question I gotta ask you, man. Because I ain't had a chance to talk to you, man.
What's up, man?
That loss the other day by the Cowboys, man. They be killing me, man. God, they be killing me, man. These cats, man. Now that loss right there lets me know that, like, nah,
They
they
ain't
can't.
ready.
They
They
ain't
not
ready.
ready.
They not
Yeah.
ready. They
They
not
just,
ready.
I mean,
They not ready, man. You
yeah,
can't go into the playoffs doing that mess.
yeah.
And I'm
And
so
look like they
tired.
might
Go
look
ahead.
like they may draw Aaron them too the first game.
No, because they're gonna have a first home game, so they ain't gonna have to mess with Green Bay. Green Bay
Oh,
gonna
so
have
it
a
won't
bye
be
week.
Aaron them.
No, they're gonna have
Okay.
a bye
Yeah, they
week.
did.
You
They
know what's
did
gonna
win the East, right? I mean
yeah.
the
The scary part is they might end up getting the Cardinals again. If the
yeah,
Rams win the division and they
yeah,
stay down at number 4, they go
yeah.
Kyler gonna come home again. Which in a sense for me that's good news because I don't believe a team can just keep on beating you like that. But the second game after that, man, I'm tired of seeing Dak Prescott in the fourth quarter celebrating a touchdown. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it's too damn late. What the
Yeah,
hell
I
you
know.
doing?
I know,
What are
man. I
y'all
know.
like, man,
I
damn,
know.
bro, we got 25 seconds left. What the hell you celebrating for, man?
Right.
So I'm
Yeah.
just saying, real quick, Vince, that broke my heart right there to let me know that, like, all right, they're gonna get the playoffs. And bro, you can't come into the first quarter of the playoffs doing that, man.
Right.
You know that, Vince. You
Yeah.
can't come playing in the playoffs like that at
You
all.
can't. You can't, man. You
BJ, it's
can't.
one of those things, real quick, and I'm gonna get on off because Vince know. Any other time you watching football during the season, man, you ain't even really got to watch the first half. You know, just unless you're just in love with it. The score can be like 21-7. In the NFL, man, they so talented. That game is not over by a stretch. But in the playoffs, bro, if it's 21-7, that game just about over. Because the
Yeah.
team you playing, they good enough, bro, where you're not gonna score no 14 points on them without them to continue to score too. They don't
Right.
happen like that. So
Right.
that's the big difference between the regular season. You will see them come back in the regular season because everybody ain't thorough. In the
Yeah.
playoffs, get down by 2 touchdowns in the playoffs and see if you win that game.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. You playing
Yeah.
against some top-notch cats, man.
Yeah.
So I'm done, man. Vince, I just had to man, they hurt me with that one, man. Like you guys ain't ready.
I feel it, bro. I
Dang,
feel you.
man.
I feel
Another
you.
damn year, man.
Yeah.
Cowboys. That's your
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
That's my team, man. Unfortunately. My brother keep telling me to take my heart out of it, man.
Yeah. That heart been in there for years though, man. It's been in there for years.
I'm a sucker, man. I can't help it. I love them girls, man. But they
Yeah,
just
been in there for
killing me,
years, man.
man. Like,
Hey,
man,
listen, man, we gonna get out of here, man. We gonna pick this back up Monday, man. I can tell we long overdue, BJ.
I'm bad, man. I'm sorry.
But listen, you guys, we gonna keep rolling with the subscribe and share the show. We really appreciate it, and we know you guys doing it. Y'all just keep doing it because we always see new people week after week after week, which is fantastic. So y'all keep rolling, and Monday, y'all come back, chime in. Let's get back in, man. We're gonna jump in on this Valentine's Day thing because I want to know something about
Yeah.
it, man. I
The
want to
lovely
know about it.
said real quick though. The lovely said it ain't no big deal to her. You know, flowers is nice, but she ain't tripping. The lovely
Okay,
be
well, we
lying.
got one.
She lying.
Okay.
We
Okay.
got
We'll
one.
see. We'll see about that on
She
Monday.
lying. She
We
lying.
got one. Hey, look here, man. Look, fellas, appreciate it. Y'all have a good weekend, man. And we'll catch up. We'll catch up. Now, I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
By the way, Happy New Year again, everybody. Happy New Year.
Woo.